As you'll have seen from a couple of videos ago, or a couple of weeks ago, we went away. One where we met up with some friends. Well, on that trip away, we had a slight issue with one of the van shades. Now, I don't know whether this is a common fault that happens over time, I don't know. But we have noticed that one of the things has come away. I don't know whether you can see that. And this problem's been going on ever since we got the van. I just haven't got around to sorting it out. This particular van shade on the rear door. Now, I don't know whether you're going to be able to see this, but can you see that there? It's fouling this rubber, which means it's coming off. Now the other side doesn't. See, the other side misses. So the only thing I can assume is that when this one was put on, slightly too far over that way. So that one's going to have to come off, get moved, because with it catching that, it also does that. The screw doesn't stay in it anymore. So that one needs sorting. So that one needs to come off. I need to take the one on the sliding door off and see if I can fix that. So let's get some tools out, get these van shades off. Right, let's get these off. There's one or two, so I might end up speeding this up. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts for that one. And we'll take this into the garage, I think. And have a look at it in there. Right, I've got it in the garage. And by the looks of it, one of them has snapped, because we've got nice and tight on one end. This one is loose. Obviously this is snapped. I need to find the other end of this. I'll pick you back up once I've found the other end of this. Okay. Well, I've found the other end. But I honestly couldn't tell you how this thing goes. If I figure out how to do it, I'll show you how I've done it. Right, so I think I've worked out how this blind cord goes together. So this one here goes along the top and down this side. This one at the bottom goes along the bottom and up there. So they've frayed right on this side. So what I think I need to do is obviously join these two together, but these aren't going to join together here. So maybe cut some off around about here and here and splice another piece in. Now we think we've found some similar sort of stuff on Amazon, but that's only going to come tomorrow. So when that comes, I'll have a do at fixing this. So stay tuned. Right people, it's the next day. This is what we ordered off Amazon. Now looking at it, it is quite a bit thicker than the stuff that comes with the van shades. But I'm going to try it anyway. So I'm going to have to try and get that through the blind. And I'm going to use a piece of wire to see if I can get this through first. Through up there. If I can get that through there, then I can connect a piece of that, pull it through and see if we can sort it out. So let's try that first. Right, I've got that through. That was easy enough. Now I just need to connect some of that to it. I mean, if any of you have a better suggestion of how to do this than the way I'm doing it, please feel free to put it in the comments. Or if any of you have actually fixed a van shades blind before, and know how to do it. Right, let's try another little piece of tape just round the top of it. Wherever the end's gone. I've lost my end. Let's just cut that bit off there. Try and squash it down as much as possible this time. Third time lucky. If opening it up a little bit, no, that won't do it. I mean, it's got to be nearly there. Without it pulling the flaming thing off again. Once I've got it through, I'll pick you back up. Well, it actually wasn't that far off, to tell you the truth. It pulled the wire out, but I could just see the end of the sellotape. So, got some long nose pliers, managed to get hold of it, got it through. Now this is going to be a bit crude because all I'm going to do is tie a knot in. I cut some back, cut some of this back and tie a knot in it to connect it to the new piece. Hopefully that works. We'll give it a go. I mean, it's not the same stuff by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, hopefully you can see what I'm doing without my arm in the way. Let's just move you so you can see. Right, so let's get this top bit back in here. It's either going to work or it's not. Get this bit back out, put that bit underneath there, slide this back in, put that back in. You know what I've gone and done, don't you? I haven't threaded this through that flaming hole. Bugger. I'm going to have to try and undo this knot. Well, that's one mistake. Got to try and undo that so I can get that back through there. Right, didn't take that long actually. Obviously I didn't do it that tight. So, get this through there. Just like just like that. Right, for some reason this track, the sound on this little clip didn't work. Maybe I forgot to switch the microphone on, so I'm going to have to do it as a voiceover. Right, I've managed to get it fastened, so I'm just putting this cover back, sliding it back into the bottom of the blind. It's a bit tricky to start off with, but it does go eventually. It's a real pain in the neck having to do this, but never mind. I mean the voiceover, not putting that back in. Anyway, we've got that back in. That's all the way in. Now I just need to shove that piece of plastic in, which it looks like I've already done. So now we're going to see if the blind works. I'll just turn it round. Just put it back down. There we go, we can see now. Yep, seems to be working just fine. So all that's left for me to do is go and put it back in the van, and that's it. The rear door is probably going to be an easy fix. The top screw is probably okay, and I'm probably just going to have to reposition the bottom ones, because it only needed moving over slightly. Right, come back down. And let's see if it misses. Oh, look at that, see, completely misses. That's all it took. That has been bugging me since we got the van, because this always kept coming out, kept catching that, springing that off, made that hole bigger, constantly got on my nerves. Anyway, that's it for this video. See you later.